Welcome back. The silent killer does not always strike with a big bang. It can creep in. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. Some of the leading factors for heart disease are stress, arthritis, lupus, sleep apnea, and low hormone levels. And you may not even see it as they start to emerge in your life. So pleased to bring in right now world-famous cardiologist Dr. Chauncey Crandall. Dr. Crandall is the director of the Palm Beach Clinic of Preventative Medicine and Cardiology, also a New York Times bestselling author of The Simple Heart Cure. Dr. Crandall, welcome in this Friday. Always great to have you.
Good afternoon, Bianca.
So we just listed off some of these hidden risks. Which one do you say could be the most dangerous, perhaps the most prevalent, that we are not paying attention to?
Well, the classic risk is smoking, of course. Less people are smoking. But I think the thing that really is interesting, and you brought it up, is inflammatory disorders. People that have arthritis, lupus, even other inflammatory things such as COVID. These are silent irritants of inflammation that set off heart disease, and it's just coming to light right now.
Yeah, and stress. I know it's a lot of on people's minds, the way the world is right now. Hard to avoid that. But there are certain ways we can prevent heart disease. You're an expert. You're world-renowned for what you've been able to do and save people's lives. Tell us what you think people need to really be tuned in right now in these days and times, and the access to this great advice that you can give them.
Well, the main thing, Bianca, we need to lower our stress, and it is stressful. You just showed that picture of Trump there, which was kind of interesting. I was in that room 2 months ago, and I prayed over that room where Trump was having that meeting, which is kind of interesting. But the thing is that we need to remove ourselves from stress, and having the TV on all day today is just putting me over the edge, and I know it's putting a lot of people over the edge. So lower your stress. Try to walk an hour every day, which is helpful. Eat a good diet, a Mediterranean diet, get proper sleep, and keep your weight down. Those are really the 5 keys that we can do today that'll give you a long life and better health.
I love the story about the prayer. We all believe in the power of prayer. We know the supernatural. Perhaps saw it just 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Amazing in Butler, Pennsylvania, Dr. Crandall. So good to see you.
Well, Bianca, let me tell you, that room, I prayed a hedge of protection around Trump with my wife 2 months ago. Who would have ever thought that that incident would have happened? So the prayers of the people are important. That is something that will lower stress.
Thank you so much, Dr. Crandall. Always a pleasure to have you in with us, and great advice. Folks, if you don't know, Dr. Crandall has all of this. He has a heart test 611. Don't be caught off guard. You just heard all the advice, how you can prevent the risk. It takes just a few minutes to do that, an easy, simple online test, and it is free. We'll be right back.